We're about to dive into one of the most exciting stories out there. America's deep love for cars. Imagine it like this. It's not just a story, it's an adrenaline-filled adventure, just like the cars themselves. It all kicks off with mind-blowing innovation, jaw-dropping designs, and that unstoppable power that makes engines roar, a sound that's captured people's hearts for generations. Think back to the very beginning, when cars were nothing more than horseless carriages. Fast forward to the golden era, when those powerful muscle cars took over the streets and American car makers were constantly finding new ways to blow our minds. They didn't just create vehicles, they kept pushing the limits of what driving could be, earning admiration again and again, generation after generation. But here's where it gets even cooler. Beyond the iconic cars everyone knows, there's a hidden world out there. It's a treasure trove of rare and quirky cars that are just as fascinating as they are fun. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill vehicles, they're rare gems with oddball features, bold designs, or were made in such tiny numbers that most people don't even know they exist. So, today, we're kicking off an epic journey through the wildest corners of car history, uncovering 20 of the rarest American cars, each one so unique, you might have a hard time believing they're even real. Number 20, 1990, Chevrolet Corvette ZR. The 1990 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 wasn't just a car, it was like a superhero on the road. From 1990 to 1995, General Motors introduced this super fast version of the classic Corvette, packed with awesome technology that made driving a total blast. At the heart of the ZR1 was its incredible LT5 engine, a true masterpiece. This hand-built 5.7-liter V8 engine wasn't just powerful, it was like a work of art, with shiny aluminum parts that made it look as good as it performed. It had a special 32-valve design that let air flow better, helping the car go faster than ever. What really set the ZR1 apart was how it used a double overhead cam system instead of the regular pushrod design. This cool feature allowed it to zoom down the road at higher speeds and breathe easier, giving drivers an exciting ride that left other cars in the dust. The LT5 engine, developed with help from the brilliant minds at Lotus Engineering, could crank out an impressive 400 horsepower. All that power was sent straight to the rear wheels through a smooth-shifting ZF 6-speed manual transmission. The result? A thrilling, driving experience that turned the ZR1 into a true legend on the streets. Number 19, 1987, Buick GNX. In 1987, Buick did something really special by creating the GNX, a car that changed the game for American performance cars forever. Picture this, only 547 of these incredible cars were made, making the GNX a rare and super powerful version of the Buick Grand National with power sent to the rear wheels. Now, let's talk about what made the GNX so cool. Under its shiny hood, it had a V8 engine that Buick claimed produced 276 horsepower. But guess what? Most people thought it was even stronger than that. The GNX was a real speed demon, and that was thanks to some super smart engineers who made it even better. They upgraded the engine with special heads to let air flow better, a bigger turbocharger with a lightweight ceramic wheel, and a cool dual exhaust system that made it roar. They even tweaked the engine's computer to make sure it ran perfectly. All these awesome changes helped the GNX zoom past even some of the newest Corvettes, making it a true superstar in the world of fast cars. So, the GNX wasn't just a car. It was a powerful rare gem that showed everyone just how amazing American cars could be. Number 18, 1939, Ford Deluxe. The 1939 Ford Deluxe is like a shining star in the car world. Imagine this sleek beauty cruising down the road, crafted by Ford in the late 1930s. It wasn't just any car, it was special because it perfectly blended old-school charm with some really cool new ideas. Designed by a talented guy named E.T. Gregory, the Deluxe had awesome features that made it stand out. Picture a shiny front grille and smooth headlights that looked like they were made just for this car. Everything fit together so nicely, giving the Deluxe a super classy and modern look for its time. But it wasn't just about looking good. This car was a big deal because it showed how cars were becoming more streamlined and stylish. Under the hood, you'd find a brand new V8 engine. This powerful engine was like the heart of the car, giving it way more power than older models. While most V8 engines back then had about 85 to 90 horsepower, the 1939 Ford Deluxe really made a statement. It combined the elegant looks of classic cars with exciting advancements in car technology. So, whether you were admiring it from the sidewalk or taking it for a spin, the 1939 Ford Deluxe was a fantastic example of how cars were evolving, making it a true classic that still captures our hearts today. Number 17. 1969. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. The 1969 Pontiac Firebird. Trans Am zoomed onto the scene like a superhero of the car world, ready to grab everyone's attention with its amazing upgrades and eye-catching style. While it kept some features from the earlier 1967 and 1968 Firebirds, this version really cranked things up with a bolder, more aggressive look that was impossible to ignore. It was the last model of the first generation of Firebirds, but it was so popular that they continued making it into early 1970, cementing its status as a legendary car from that era. What truly made the Trans Am special was its powerful engine, the Ram Air 3. This beast of an engine was a big 6.5-liter V8 that could pump out an impressive 335 horsepower. That means it had tons of power, even without needing a turbocharger. With a peak torque of 583 Newton meters, this car could really take off when you pressed the gas pedal. Imagine feeling the rush as you zipped down the road knowing you were behind the wheel of something truly special. But the Trans Am wasn't just about power, it was a complete package. It featured a sporty design with bold lines, a muscular stance, and an unmistakable presence that made it a favorite among car enthusiasts. Plus, it came with cool details like the iconic split grille and stylish decals that added to its fierce appearance. It looked like it was always ready for action. With all these fantastic features, the 1969 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am became a powerful force on the road, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of American muscle cars. It wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of performance, style, and the thrill of driving. Even today, when you see one on the road, it still turns heads and makes hearts race, reminding everyone of the amazing era of muscle cars. Number 16. 1969 Dodge Charger. The 1969 Dodge Charger was like a superstar in the car world, following the awesome redesign that debuted in 1968. Even though not much changed for this model, the Charger still had some cool engine choices that made it exciting for everyone. Believe it or not, the base model came with a 225 cubic inch slant 6 engine that produced 145 horsepower. That might not sound like a lot for such a famous muscle car, but here's the cool part. Only about 500 of these Chargers were made with that engine, making them super rare. But if you wanted to feel real power, the Charger had a fantastic road track model. This version boasted a huge 440 cubic inch Magnum V8 engine, roaring with an impressive 375 horsepower. And for the ultimate thrill, there was the legendary 426 cubic inch street Hemi engine packing a mind-blowing 425 horsepower. This meant you could choose just how fast and powerful you wanted your Charger to be. When it came to shifting gears, you could pick between a 4-speed manual or the super smooth Torque Flight automatic. The Charger RT model, which usually came with the automatic, also sported Dodge's iconic bumblebee stripes, making it look tough and unmistakable on the road. So whether you wanted something more chill or a roaring beast, the 1969 Dodge Charger had you covered. Number 15. 1949. Oldsmobile 88. The 1949. Oldsmobile 88 was like a superhero in the car world when it zoomed onto the scene, stepping in for the older 78 model. This awesome car was made until 1953 and quickly became famous for its incredible speed and power. What made it really special was its Rocket V8 engine, a fantastic piece of engineering that packed a punch with an impressive 5 liters of power. This powerful engine could roar with 135 horsepower and 263 foot-pounds of torque, making it super fast on the roads. Imagine racing down the street, feeling the wind in your hair and knowing you're behind the wheel of one of the most powerful engines around. Pretty amazing, right? But the Oldsmobile 88 wasn't just about speed, it was also really fun to drive. It had a 4-speed automatic hydromatic transmission, which helped it zoom off the starting line and glide smoothly on the highway. This perfect mix of a powerful engine and smooth driving made the 88 a legendary classic, loved by car fans everywhere. So, when you hear about this cool car, think of it as a fantastic ride that changed the game for cars forever. Number 14, 1968, AMC AMX. The 1968 AMC AMX is like a shining star in the classic car world. Picture this. Only about 15,000 of these amazing cars were made between 1968 and 1969, which makes them super special, kind of like finding a rare Pokemon. When you spot one, it's sure to grab your attention. So, what makes the AMX so thrilling? Well, it was built for speed and fun. Under its sleek hood, there's a powerful V8 engine that roars like a lion when you press the gas. Inside, you'll find 2 comfy bucket seats that hug you while you zoom down the road, making you feel like a race car driver ready for an adventure. Now, let's check out the dashboard. It's filled with cool, round gauges that look really stylish. One of them is called a tachometer, which shows how fast the engine is spinning. It can go all the way up to 8,000 revolutions per minute, but you'll want to keep it around 5,000 to stay safe. Like knowing how to ride your bike fast but slowing down when going around turns. With its stunning design, roaring engine, and thrilling performance, the AMX was a true standout of its time. It was more than just a car. It was a symbol of fun and adventure, leaving behind a legacy that still excites car lovers today. So, if you ever see one of these beauties on the road, you'll know you're looking at a piece of history. Number 13, 1966, Oldsmobile Toronado. The 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado zoomed onto the scene like a superstar, quickly becoming a legend and staying in production until 1970. What's really cool about the Toronado is that it was the very first front-wheel drive car made in the USA since the Ford 810, which was a big deal for American car makers. It was like a breath of fresh air in a world full of traditional cars. Now, let's peek under the hood and see what made this car so special. The Toronado was powered by a roaring V8 engine with a whopping 375 horsepower. That means it was super strong and could zoom past other cars on the road, but it wasn't just about having lots of power. This car was built for amazing performance. One of the coolest things was its clever design, which used GM's turbo-hydromatic transmission in a totally unique way. That meant the front wheels did all the hard work, making it different from most luxury cars back then that usually had their power in the back wheels. And let's not forget how it looked. The Toronado had a sleek and stylish design that turned heads everywhere. With its bold lines and luxurious interior, it was more than just a car. It was a statement. Whether you were cruising around town or hitting the open road, the Toronado was all about making a big impression. In the end, the 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado was more than just a car. It was a game changer. It blended power, style, and innovation in a way no one had ever seen before. As it drove off into history, it paved the way for future cars, showing everyone just how exciting and different automobiles could be. So, if you ever spot one of these incredible machines, know that you're looking at a piece of automotive history that changed how we think about cars. Number 12, 1965, Pontiac GTO. Back in the mid-1960s, Pontiac unleashed the fantastic GTO, and it quickly became a superstar among car fans everywhere. The 1965 model was part of the very first generation of GTOs, which started in 1964 and wrapped up in 1967. This year was super exciting because it was the second time the GTO was made, and it was building a big reputation as a performance powerhouse. Now, let's take a look under the hood. The 1965 GTO was powered by a massive 389 cubic inch V8 engine. But here's the really cool part. it had a special tri-power setup. That means it had 3 two-barrel carburetors working together to make the car even faster. With about 355 horsepower, depending on the version you had, this engine could zoom from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds. That was super impressive back then, and showed everyone that the GTO was a true muscle car legend. Can you picture yourself behind the wheel, feeling the roar of that powerful engine as you hit the gas and take off? The GTO was not just a car, it was a thrilling ride that made every trip feel like an adventure. No wonder it stole the hearts of so many people. Number 11. 1964. Chevrolet Corvair Monza Spider. The 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza Spider was a super cool car that really stood out from the crowd. What made it extra special was its unique and powerful engine. While most Corvair models had regular engines, the Monza Spider came with a turbocharged engine. This means it had a nifty gadget that boosted its power, making it even faster and more exciting to drive. Now, let's talk about that amazing engine. It was 145 cubic inches big and a true marvel of engineering. The designers used lightweight aluminum for the case and heads, which kept the car light, and strong cast iron for the cylinders, making it sturdy. Thanks to the turbocharger, this engine could produce an impressive 150 horsepower. That's a lot of power for such a light car, so the Monza Spider could zoom around with ease. Can you imagine yourself behind the wheel, feeling the excitement as you press down on the gas pedal? The turbocharged engine roars to life, and the lightweight design lets you zip around corners and cruise down the highway with a big smile on your face. The Corvair Monza Spider wasn't just a car. It was like a little rocket on wheels, ready to take you on an exciting journey every time you hit the road. Number 10. 1963. Studebaker Avanti. The 1963 Studebaker Avanti was an incredible car that really made a splash. Produced by the Studebaker Corporation from June 1962 to December 1963, this car had a super cool futuristic design crafted by a talented team led by Raymond Loewy. Its body was made from lightweight fiberglass, which helped it look sleek and unique, and it sat on a special frame from the Studebaker Lark, making it stand out from all the other cars on the road. Now, let's peek under the hood. The Avanti was powered by a strong 289 cubic inch V8 engine that made it perform like a champ. And, if you wanted to crank up the excitement, there was an optional Paxton supercharger. This nifty gadget could boost the engine's power even more, making driving a thrilling experience. The standard engine produced 240 horsepower, but if you went for the supercharged R3 version, you'd be unleashing an incredible amount of power. The Avanti was more than just a car. It was like a bold adventure on wheels. With its eye-catching style and awesome performance options, driving the Avanti felt like stepping into the future. So, if you ever see one of these beauties, just know you're looking at a real piece of automotive history. Number 9. The 1951 Hudson Hornet is a standout classic known for its distinctive styling and impressive racing pedigree. With its bold lines, integrated headlights, and a low-slung profile, the Hornet epitomized the innovative design trends of the early 1950s. Under the hood, the Hornet was equipped with a powerful 308 cubic inch inline-six engine, which provided robust performance, making it a formidable contender on both the street and the racetrack. Its advanced engineering, including a unitized body and independent front suspension, contributed to a smooth ride and agile handling. The Hornet's success in racing was remarkable, particularly in stock car competitions. Its dominance on the track during the early 1950s helped cement its reputation as a performance icon, attracting a dedicated following among racing enthusiasts. Today, very few 1951 Hudson Hornets remain in good condition, making them rare collectibles. Their unique styling, combined with a rich history of racing success, continues to captivate classic car lovers and collectors, securing the Hornet's place as an enduring symbol of American automotive innovation. Number 8, the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda is a legendary muscle car that stands out in automotive history for its iconic design and powerful performance. Part of the Plymouth Barracuda lineup, the Hemi Cuda was equipped with the formidable 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 engine, known for its exceptional power and performance on the road and track. With its aggressive styling, including a wide stance, distinctive grille, and bold color options, the Hemi Cuda captured the spirit of the muscle car era. It featured a lightweight fiberglass hood with functional scoops and a rear spoiler, enhancing both its performance and visual appeal. Only a limited number of Hemi Cudas were produced, making them incredibly rare today. Their combination of raw power, striking aesthetics, and racing heritage has made them highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike. Many consider the 1970 Hemi Cuda to be one of the most desirable muscle cars ever made, symbolizing the pinnacle of American automotive performance in the 1970s. Its rarity and status continue to fuel its legendary status, making it a prized possession in the classic car world. Number 7. The 1939 Packard 12 is a remarkable luxury car that exemplifies the elegance and engineering prowess of its era. As one of the last great Packards, it features a powerful 473 cubic inch V12 engine, providing smooth, refined performance that was unparalleled at the time. With its exquisite craftsmanship, the Packard 12 boasted luxurious interiors adorned with high-quality materials, plush upholstery, and elegant detailing. The exterior design showcased a classic Art Deco aesthetic, characterized by its sweeping lines, prominent grille, and impressive presence on the road. Only a limited number of Packard 12s were produced, making them rare collectibles today. Their combination of luxury, power, and limited availability contributes to their desirability among classic car enthusiasts. The 1939 Packard 12 remains a symbol of American automotive excellence, representing a golden age of luxury cars that prioritized both style and performance. Number 6. The 1965 Shelby Daytona Coupe is a legendary race car that has left an indelible mark on the world of motorsport. Designed by Carroll Shelby and his team, only 6 units were produced, making them extremely rare and highly coveted among collectors and racing enthusiasts. The Daytona Coupe was developed to compete in the FIA's International Championship for Manufacturers, and it was built to improve upon the performance of the Cobra. Its sleek, aerodynamic design included a long nose and a fastback rear, which contributed to enhanced speed and stability on the track. Powered by a 289 cubic inch V8 engine, the Daytona Coupe was capable of impressive performance, achieving significant victories in the mid-1960s. The car's racing success included notable wins, such as the 1965 FIA Manufacturers Championship, where it showcased its prowess against formidable competitors. Its combination of innovative engineering and striking design has solidified its status as an icon in automotive history. Today, the 1965 Shelby Daytona Coupe is celebrated not only for its rarity, but also for its contribution to racing and its lasting legacy in the Shelby brand. Each of the 6 originals is a prized possession, often fetching astronomical prices at auctions, and remains a testament to Carroll Shelby's vision and racing spirit. Number 5. The 1931 Maron Model 16 is a remarkable luxury car that epitomizes elegance and advanced engineering from the early 1930s. Known for its distinctive design and high-quality craftsmanship, the Model 16 was built during a time when the Maron Motor Car Company was at the forefront of automotive innovation. Featuring a powerful 491 cubic inch V16 engine, the Maron Model 16 offered a smooth and refined driving experience, combining luxury with performance. Its engineering was ahead of its time, showcasing innovations such as an all-steel body and advanced suspension systems, which contributed to its superior ride quality. The car's aesthetic appeal was marked by its graceful lines, luxurious interior finishes, and attention to detail, making it a favorite among wealthy clientele. However, due to the Great Depression and changing market conditions, only a limited number of Model 16s were produced, and today, only a handful of these elegant vehicles remain in existence. As a rare collector's item, the 1931 Maron Model 16 is celebrated not only for its beauty and engineering, but also for its place in automotive history, representing the pinnacle of luxury car design in its era. Its scarcity and historical significance make it a sought-after gem among classic car enthusiasts. Number 4. The 1956 Continental Mark II is a quintessential symbol of American luxury and sophistication. Produced by the Continental division of Ford Motor Company, this car epitomized the opulence of the 1950s. With only about 3,000 units made, the Mark II is considered one of the rarest and most desirable classic cars. Its design is characterized by clean lines, a sleek profile, and an imposing presence, highlighted by a distinctive grille and elegant chrome accents. The interior was lavishly appointed, featuring sumptuous leather, exquisite wood veneers, and meticulous attention to detail, creating an environment of unparalleled luxury for both driver and passengers. Powered by a 368 cubic inch V8 engine, the Mark II offered a smooth and powerful driving experience, further enhancing its status as a luxury vehicle. Despite its high price tag at the time, making it one of the most expensive cars in America, the Mark II attracted wealthy buyers, including celebrities and influential figures. Today, the 1956 Continental Mark II is highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts, celebrated not just for its rarity, but also for its representation of a golden age in American automotive design. Its timeless elegance and powerful presence continue to capture the hearts of those who appreciate classic luxury cars. Number 3, the 1962 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray is an iconic model that truly defined a generation of American sports cars. Renowned for its stunning design, the 1962 Stingray featured a sleek, aerodynamic profile with a distinctive split rear window, a hallmark of its design that made it instantly recognizable. This model was powered by a range of engine options, including the robust 327 cubic inch V8, which provided exhilarating performance and a thrilling driving experience. The Stingray was known for its impressive handling and speed, making it a favorite among enthusiasts and racers alike. The 1962 model year was particularly significant as it marked the end of the first generation of Corvettes. Certain configurations, such as those equipped with the higher horsepower engine options or the rare factory options, are especially sought after by collectors today. With only about 14,000 units produced in 1962, the Stingray is considered a valuable classic, and its combination of striking design, performance capabilities, and racing heritage ensures its place as a lasting symbol of American automotive excellence. Today, the 1962 Corvette Stingray continues to captivate car enthusiasts and collectors, celebrated for its timeless beauty and performance legacy. Number 2, the 1938 Buick Century is a remarkable automobile that exemplifies a rare blend of luxury and performance from the late 1930s. Known for its elegant design and advanced engineering, the Century was part of Buick's effort to offer a car that combined both sophistication and power. Under the hood, the 1938 Century was equipped with a 320 cubic inch straight 8 engine, which delivered impressive horsepower and torque, providing a spirited driving experience. This performance was complemented by a smooth ride and well-appointed interior, featuring high-quality materials and comfortable seating, hallmarks of Buick's reputation for luxury. The design of the 1938 Century showcased classic Art Deco influences with sleek lines, a prominent grille, and stylish chrome accents. Its balance of beauty and performance made it a favorite among discerning buyers at the time. Today, the 1938 Buick Century is highly sought after by collectors, especially in well-preserved or restored condition. Its rarity, combined with its status as a symbol of pre-war American automotive excellence, ensures that it remains a cherished piece of automotive history, representing an era when luxury and performance went hand in hand. Number 1. The 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz is a quintessential symbol of post-war American luxury, representing the peak of opulence and style in the late 1950s. Known for its dramatic design, the Biarritz features iconic tail fins that soar high above the rear, a hallmark of Cadillac's bold aesthetic during this era. The elaborate chrome detailing, sweeping lines, and distinctive front grille contribute to its striking presence on the road, making it an immediate eye-catcher. Under the hood, the 1959 Eldorado Biarritz is powered by a formidable 390 cubic inch V8 engine, capable of producing a robust 325 horsepower. This power not only enhances the driving experience, but also underscores Cadillac's commitment to performance, ensuring that the Eldorado was as thrilling to drive as it was luxurious. The interior of the Biarritz exemplifies luxury, featuring high-quality materials such as plush leather upholstery, intricate wood trim, and a well-appointed dashboard loaded with cutting-edge technology for its time. Amenities like power windows, power seats, and an advanced sound system contributed to an indulgent driving experience, appealing to the affluent clientele that Cadillac sought to attract. The convertible top of the Biarritz further elevated its allure, allowing drivers and passengers to enjoy the open air in style. With only about 1,500 units produced in 1959, the Eldorado Biarritz is considered a rare gem, making it highly desirable among collectors. Its limited production run, combined with its iconic status, has made it a sought-after classic car, often commanding impressive prices at auctions. Today, the 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz is not just a car, it is a piece of automotive history. It represents an era when American manufacturers were unafraid to embrace bold design and luxury, pushing the boundaries of what a car could be. The Biarritz remains a favorite among classic car enthusiasts, collectors, and admirers of vintage automobiles, embodying the spirit of a bygone era and solidifying its place as a true American automotive legend. Which one of these cars do you like most? Leave your comment here. I would love to hear that. See you next video.